Alan, the markets certainly weren't expecting this move. Were you?
I kind of was. I mean, it was a bit of a line ball call, really, but I think I was expecting it to increase today because the Reserve Bank is forecasting that inflation will fall to 3%, which is the top of its target band of 2 to 3%, in the mid-2025. That's just been its forecast for a little while. But last month, in the minutes for the April board meeting, the board said that that forecast relies on more rate hikes. And then the board also said that they can't allow it to take longer than that. So that really was a signal that they were going to put up rates.
Well, we know that many households are already struggling with cost of living. Many businesses are struggling too. So, Alan, what impact do you think this latest rate rise will have?
Well, the Treasurer today said it was going to be a substantial slowdown, a significant slowdown. That is what's going to happen. The only question really is whether there'll be a recession. And the thing is that I think we've got our definitions of recession a bit wrong now. We're looking at an increase in population this year from immigration of 400,000. That suggests that there's no way there can be a recession with 400,000 extra people coming into the country, and also China's doing well. So looking at GDP, which is the traditional way of defining whether we have a recession or not, there probably won't be one. But if you look at individuals and on a per capita basis or on a per household basis, I think we will have a recession. There's no question about it in my mind. I think that a lot of households are going to be really struggling, even those who keep their job. I mean, there'll be an increase in unemployment, which is what the RBA is trying to achieve. But even those who don't lose their job will find life getting really tough.
Just to pick up on what you said there, a per capita recession, but also an increase in unemployment. Is that the aim here, do you think, of the Reserve Bank?
Definitely. The Reserve Bank is trying to get to what it calls the non-accelerating inflation rate of unemployment. That is to say, the rate of unemployment that doesn't cause inflation to accelerate. And that, according to the RBA, is somewhere above 4%, possibly 4.5%. And so we've got 3.5% unemployment at the moment. It probably needs or wants another 1% on top of unemployment. But that's another 150,000, 200,000 people.
Yeah, it's hard news for many to swallow. The question everyone wants to know, though, is this the peak? Is the Reserve Bank done hiking rates now? What do you think, Alan?
Well, I think it certainly should be. But in his statement today, the Governor said there might be more. It'll depend on the data. And that'll really just depend on what's going on with inflation, mainly. I mean, that's what they're all about, is inflation. But he's also watching unemployment. So he wants the unemployment rate to go up. If it does, then that might be the peak.
Alan Kohler, thank you.
You're welcome.